If you're drawing support and resistance on your Quotex chart and the price is not respecting your levels, then the problem is not the market. It means you're not drawing your levels correctly. In this video, I'm going to share a proven way to make your levels stronger, and I'll show you step by step how to draw support and resistance the correct way on Quotex. Give me just 7 minutes, and by the end of this video, you'll confidently know how to draw support and resistance properly on your Quotex chart. Now let's take an example of this chart, and I'm taking a horizontal line placing as a support level. Now you must be wondering that this is the correct way to place a support, but what if I tell you that this is not the correct way? You need to cover the maximum touches, and you have to adjust your support in a way that it covers maximum candle as well. For example, here I am adjusting my support from the recent touch. This is the recent touch. And now if I slightly move this support up to this particular candle, now it has touched the maximum reversal point because candle has reversed multiple times. So this is the recent touch, and in reference to this recent touch, we will go back and see if the chart has respected the lines previously or not. See, this level is not covered, so I will slightly move my horizontal line like so, and now it has covered our maximum touches. So this will cover at least 5 to 6 touches. For example, I'll take a screenshot and I'll show you what I mean. Let me take a screenshot, and you see here I adjusted my support level. It covers 3, 4, 5 and 6 touches. Now this level is very strong, and you can take trades confidently with this support level. Now you can go slightly little backward, and you have to check if the level has respected previously or not, and you see there are touches as well. Now this is the correct way to place your support. I have not touched the other lines because 5 to 6 touches are enough for us for a support to be stronger. Alright traders, so now watch this carefully. Price tapped onto our support zone and it went up. Now watch carefully because this is where most traders get it wrong. Now we will place our resistance area exact way but with precision. Instead of randomly drawing a line, I adjust my zone to cover the maximum number of touches, always respecting the most recent touch. This is the right way, and now watch what happens if the market will come and tap to our resistance area, because now I have drawn a resistance in a way that it has covered maximum touches, maximum reversal points, and whenever price will come and taps onto that area, we are sure that we are going for a put entry. Now I will be taking some trades in this chart, but let me show you what I mean by reversal points. You see, these are the maximum touches which I have adjusted according to the recent reversal point. So now price has multiple touches, that is more than 6 touches. Now we have got our support, and now we have got our resistance area. Now, this is the most dangerous phase of the market, so watch closely. Price is moving right between our support and resistance, and this is where impatient trader lose money. Right now, I don't care about indicators, I don't care about predictions, I need confirmation. All my focus is on this running candle. If I want a put entry, I need to see a strong, decisive red candle, no wicks, and clear selling pressure. And if I want a buy entry, I need a healthy, powerful green candle, real buyer's candle. Now let's focus in this current running candle. This candle formed is a spinning top, and a spinning top, just like a hammer, means indecision, not a clear direction. So I will do nothing. I will wait for one more candle, because when the market shows the correct direction, I am ready for my trade. Okay, so I will increase my percentage to 5%, and next trade, if this current running candle is a strong red candle, I will take my put entry up to our next strongest support area. But if this candle forms a healthy green candle, we know what to do. We will go for a call entry. But according to this candle, the running candle, it is forming a healthy red candle for now. There is a lot of rejection going from the downside. That is, buyers are still active and buyers are trying to go to our next demand zone. So let's see how this candle closes, and according to the candle closing, we will decide. So perfect, this is a red candle, a healthy red candle. So I'm directly going with my put entry trade right at the opening of the candle. You see, you have back to back two red candle, and the recent candle was a healthy red candle, which is why my entry is valid and I'm going for a put entry. Alright traders, so just as I anticipated, watch this. The current candle touched our strongest support area and immediately the price has started to reject. Now pause the chart for a second and analyze this yourself. Look at how precise this support line is. Price came exactly into the zone and from that exact level the market has started to react. This right here is why level matters. Now watch the candle closely. Alright traders, so this current candle has been getting a very strong rejection from our strongest support line, and what once was a red candle from support has now transferred into a green hammer. As you already know, a hammer is a reversal candle, but not every hammer is tradable. When a hammer forms directly at a support area, that's where probability shift in our favor. At this point, the direction is now clear. Without hesitation, without overthinking, I'm taking a call entry right at the opening. I'm not following my one-step martingale here because the initial trade was already a winning trade, but because of the strength of this support level, the candle closed as a green one, exactly as I expected. And this is the correct way to draw support and resistance and take high probability trades. No guessing, no chasing, just structure, price action, and discipline. And look at this, guys. This is the beauty of trading with structure. Even if I lose one trade, the next candle confirmed me that the trade covers it completely. And now after winning this trade, I'm going once again with call entry. Why? Because look at the candle. This is a strong, healthy green candle and it has formed directly from our strongest support level. That tells me buyers are in control. So without hesitation, I'm taking a direct call entry at the candle opening, and for added safety, I'm placing one more entry as my marginal safety entry trade. This isn't gambling, this isn't emotion, but this is a rule-based execution. Every trade I place is backed up by proper confirmation, strong support and resistance, clear price action logic. And this trade is also going to be a winning trade. This is exactly how you should be trading. I hope this video has cleared all your doubts about placing support and resistance the right way. If you have not watched my previous videos yet, make sure to do because we are going step by step from basic to advanced. I'll be back soon with another powerful video. Until then, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and comment me down below because I read them all. Happy trading, and I'm signing off for today.